So ex-pro Titan player KQLY, who a lot of you know from being banned and actually being VAC banned about a year or two ago, is actually going to be playing for Vexed now. And this is a really weird situation. A lot of people are on the fence about this, and a lot of people are either in one of two camps. The camp of saying, yes, you have a VAC ban, this guy should not be able to play at all. Of course, this team is still not going to be able to play in majors or any Valve-sponsored event. But then you have the other half who are saying, maybe you should give this guy a shot. It seems like it's been about a year or two. He probably deserves it to be unbanned, yada, yada, yada. But my opinion on this whole thing is, I think that this guy needs to stay banned. I don't think any team should really be picking him up. And honestly, if you're VAC banned, just stay fucking banned. Honestly, cheating is one of the worst things you can do, if not the worst thing you can do in CSGO. And the punishment should be severe. And in my opinion, at least, the punishment should be a lifetime ban from really any organization. And Valve doesn't have any control over what the other tournaments do. But as a tournament advisor, if I'm looking at this, I'm saying you can't play with VAC banned players because they're known to cheat. Funny enough, a lot of the players on Vexed didn't even know about KQLY joining the team until the official statement was made, and due to this, actually their coach and two of their players ended up leaving the team. So not only do you have KQLY on the team, who was a known cheater, he's probably not going to cheat anymore, but still, you shouldn't have cheated in the first place. But now they actually lost their coach and two players on the team, and this is very unfortunate for Vexed. If I'm looking at this, I think the reason that they did this and the reason they picked up KQLY wasn't because he's some amazing player. He's still a good player, but the main reason they did this is to probably get eyeballs on their team and to get more people watching, because a lot of people are going to tune in to watch KQLY just like a lot of people tuned in to watch when he first started streaming again. But honestly, this might not really be good for them as well, because you have a lot of community hate, and someone mentioned this in a Reddit thread talking about how sponsors might be pulled from the team because they don't want to be associated with someone who is a known cheater. So this could really go either way for Vexed, and honestly, in my opinion, I'm not really looking at Vexed in the same light that I was looking at them before. I'm looking at them more, I'm looking down on them more than I would before. So KQLY, like I said, isn't going to be able to play in Valve sponsored events, but this pickup comes from ESL pretty much saying that they are going to be allowing people to play in the ESL Pro League and ESL 1 competitions as long as their VAC band is older than 2 years old, which KQLY's is, so he's going to be able to play in ESL. And honestly, I don't agree with this decision by ESL. You gotta go with what Valve is doing, in my opinion at least, and you kind of gotta stick with them because they're the creator of the game. And also, just morally, I think if you cheat in this game, especially the way KQLY did, and if you don't know, KQLY kind of fucked his team over initially when he originally cheated, and Titan's roster ended up getting really fucked up because when he cheated, he got caught. They had to find someone to replace him very quickly. They found someone who wasn't nearly as good and wasn't really a fit for their team, and they ended up sucking for about a year. And that is really bad, and all of that was caused by KQLY cheating. So not only was he cheating, but he pretty much fucked his whole organization over as well. And people like that, in my opinion, don't deserve a second chance. And honestly, ESL, I lost a little bit of respect for your company because this is honestly a retarded rule. Honestly, this is something that is dumb, and I'm sure a lot of you are going to tell me I say honestly a lot in the comments, but I don't care. Honestly, ESL, you fucked up. You pretty much fucked up. This whole situation, in my opinion, is kind of ridiculous. I think a VAC ban should be permanent, as was the intention of the VAC ban in the first place, because, as a lot of you know, you can't really appeal VAC bans. You can't really get out of VAC bans unless you were falsely VAC banned. And in the case of KQLY, he was actually banned legitimately, so in my opinion, it should stay permanent. I don't think really any tournament should really allow him in, or allow any VAC players in for that matter. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below of this whole situation. Do you think KQLY should be allowed to go back into the ESL Pro League, even though he is a convicted cheater? Let me know down in the comments down below. Also, if you like this video, be sure to smack that like button. And if you dislike this video for some odd reason, be sure to smack that dislike button. And if you are new, how about you subscribe? But yeah, guys, this has been the Chosen One Inc. And as always, peace out.